Ever swiped or inserted your credit card and wondered what magical process just happened? It's not magic, it's some seriously cool technology packed into that little plastic rectangle. Let's break down how your credit card actually stores and shares your information. For the longest time, the star of the show was the magnetic stripe on the back. You know, that black or silver strip you've been swiping for years. This is basically a tiny piece of magnetic tape, just like the kind you'd find in an old cassette tape. It's made up of millions of microscopic iron-based magnetic particles. When your card is created, a machine called an encoder writes your data onto this stripe by magnetizing these tiny particles in either a north or south pole direction. This creates a binary code, a series of ones and zeros, that represents your account information. The stripe is actually divided into 3 tracks. Track 1 holds your name, account number, and other identifying info. Track 2 is the one most commonly used for transactions. It contains your account number and expiration date. Track 3 is rarely used, but can hold extra information. When you swipe your card, the card reader's magnetic head reads this pattern of magnetized particles, decodes the binary information, and sends it to the payment network for authorization. Simple, right? Well, a little too simple. The problem with magnetic stripes is that the data is static. It never changes. This makes it relatively easy for fraudsters to copy or skim your information with a special reader and create a counterfeit card. It's like photocopying a key. The copy works just as well as the original. This vulnerability led to the development of a much smarter and more secure technology, the EMV chip. That little gold or silver square on the front of your card isn't just for show. EMV stands for Europay, MasterCard, and Visa, the companies that originally developed the standard. Inside that chip is a powerful microprocessor, essentially a tiny computer. Unlike the static data on a magnetic stripe, the chip creates a unique, one-time use code for every single transaction you make. This process is called tokenization. When you insert your card into a chip reader, the chip and the terminal have a little conversation. They exchange information to verify that the card is authentic and not a counterfeit. Then, the chip generates a unique transaction cryptogram, or token. This token is sent to the bank along with the transaction details. Your actual card number is never transmitted during this process. Even if a criminal managed to intercept this data, it would be completely useless to them. That one-time code is only good for that specific purchase, at that specific time, at that specific merchant. It can't be reused to make another purchase or create a fake card. This dynamic data makes chip cards incredibly difficult to clone, which is why they've become the global standard for payment security. So, you have the old-school magnetic stripe, which works like a cassette tape, and the modern EMV chip, which is like a tiny, super secure computer. Many cards still have both to ensure they work everywhere, whether the terminal is old or new. Next time you pay, you'll know exactly what's happening inside that little piece of plastic. It's a fascinating blend of physics and cryptography working to keep your money safe. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into everyday tech. See you next time.